Hello, hello. It's me again. Again, annoying you guys. A little bit of a surprise stream, mainly because this is insane and I want to play it. Now, I have been theory crafting. I couldn't sleep last night and then I got woken up because of bad dreams. So I was theory crafting and I am thinking of building a lifesteal beast. Now, the question is, will it only apply to bows and such, crossbows, whatever, or is it just melee weapons, right? Because I've been theory crafting. First time I've ever glad to never found a theory. Yeah, I was actually as soon as I moved my characters this morning before work, I realized, hold up, none of it is being added to the library. None of it is being added in, which means you have to re-identify everything. That's going to get a lot of backlash. It is going to get a lot of backlash from people. So I have a feeling they're either going to address that or it is going to be done deal. Because unfortunately, for a lot of people who found and made some really rare pieces, it's going to be a kick in the balls. The fact that the book doesn't take it. But saying that, for themselves and keeping track of it, obviously they know they own it, right? So it's not like it's a huge big deal, but as you keep playing and progressing and trying things again, you'll add it in. So it's kind of like hit or miss for people. It might come back with a backlash. I'm a little bit upset about it, but I don't have the right to be upset or as upset as other people because I'm only new to D2R, so I don't have super rare items other than the jar rune. Do you know what I mean? So it's I feel like I will eventually drop a lot of these pieces anyway, but I think some other people might kind of rub off fairly badly, sadly, but yeah. Hello guys, hello. I think I have to buy the upgrade. D2R will be dead place, sadly. Double check on that beforehand because they might have integrated the two of them together so that there will be a mix of both. But I'm not 100% sure about that. They might have just made both of them playable for multiplayer, right? So you're gonna queue in with people who have the DLC or might not, because the changes are only the new class and then the rest of it is quality of life. So it wouldn't really, maybe some new items, but just double check on that because they could have just made it cross two DLCs. I'm not sure, right? That's the downside to new content, fracturing the but I can't read today. Sorry, I'm out of work. I'm excited. I'm stressed out. I'm everything. That's the downside to new content, fracturing the player base. Yes, it can happen, unfortunately. So we'll see. Maybe they've incorporated both of them. So for now, I started this new one from yesterday. I'm thinking of trying this out. There is a lot of, it says it's a picture of melee. And they did mention two-handed weapons. They didn't say anything about bows or anything like that, but I kind of want to try it to see if it works. Yeah. It just says attack with mirror duplicate of your weapon. I guess the way we can try it here for a second is... Yes, hello. I'm gonna buy a cheap bow. Why I need money. Oh yeah, it's all shared now. Let me see if I can just buy a cheap bow and see where we stand with it. Really, level 4. I gotta... Wait, I think I sold one maybe. What did I name my Warlock? I named him Dorian. Because, I'm so good at names. Yeah, okay, let's see. Okay, I might be onto something. It looks clunky. I first wanted to see a nice sight coming through with just being an absolute lifesteal beast. But it means you have to be very much melee. So this works. But I will go with my original idea of having a scythe. I think that'll be really cool. So we're gonna go scythe. We're gonna go full lifesteal, and I'm super excited. Hey Happy, are you streaming today as well? I'm streaming for a couple of hours today. It's not going to be a full day stream. I have to pick up a friend from work later on, so I will finish up about probably 7 p.m. my time. So we're down for about 4 hours or so. I have been just wanting to play this, and honestly, why not just play it with people, you know? Just in case somebody's not, just in case somebody's still on the fence whether they want to or not. I'm happy to show people how it plays. You can transfer items with Mio characters. The share stash don't transfer to new expansions, but the character stash does. Yes, so basically what I had to do is I had to move all of my shared stash onto a character and then move that character. That is true. Make sure that, you know, you're careful about that. It's not like you're going to lose anything because you can just create a character on a previous, specifically. They let you do that. You can create a character, use that character to transfer on and off. So it's not like you're going to be paying any extra money or anything like that. You can do that for free within the game. It's just a bit more time consuming. But yeah, I had to make sure that all my shared stash items are actually... What's the word? That they are put onto the personal stash. Then the character is moved with the personal stash, and it moves with it. So it's not nothing's gonna happen to your gear as long as you create a character on it and carry your stuff over. So we want this one. I think it was going this way. Yeah, but this expansion as well, it was no brainer for me. I think, yeah, I would be like that myself. I'm very happy with it so far. I'm really excited to try new stuff, because if this character feels like you can build them so many different ways. Saying that a lot of different characters that Diablo provides, you can build them however you want, really honestly. So it's just nice to have another experimental character as well. And with a lot of the quality of life auditions and end of game, to me personally, it does feel like justifiable for €25. But again, everybody's budget is different. So see how you feel about it yourselves, you know. I'm happy with it, and so far I'm very excited about it. So yeah, I got the hex already. And I'm just using it to hex my weapon at the moment. I really can't wait to get a sight because it's gonna look class. And I'm already eyeballing the one on my druid. My merc there has a lovely sight that has 7% lifesteal. And it's very fast attack speed, so yeah, just gotta make it to level 30, guys. Okay, so I need to be level 6 for this when it occurs. We'll go with the mastery. Yeah, masteries. And then because I need some gear, we'll put it into strength. I want to make sure strength, vitality. I have noticed quite a few of these actually come with attack rating. So I'm not sure that I need to put too many points in my dexterity. So we'll balance it between strength and vitality until I notice that something's not acting up right. What is the character holding as a weapon? Can't really tell from my phone. So the character is currently I currently only have a dagger, so they kind of adjusted the daggers to be used by them as well. By Warlock specifically, and you do have Warlock specific daggers. So he comes with a dagger, so I assume dagger is the, you know, the set weapon for him. Quality of life and loot filters for D2R great. I definitely agree, yeah. It's very helpful. I like the stackable stash. I have very messy inventory. Yeah, I can imagine. I've only had like a gist of it, so I know that people who've played it for many more years, it's even more difficult to organize yourselves. Do we have a world's first yet? Because I kind of expect that to happen very quickly. All pink. I actually kind of like the combination. It's a hint of pink, but it's purple. So it has like a nice kind of ring to it. I'm liking it so far. Somebody asked about it yesterday, but I actually don't mind it. I think it fits quite well, personally. Because I mean, when you look at like red and yellow, like yellow's a very bright color for a world full of demons, but it works. And I think this works quite well so far. I was able to delete about 15 meals across 5 accounts. Oof. That sounds like a great change. Nice. It is a lot more organized before. I only had to delete my gems and my runes, right? I only had one for now, but my rune one was already full actually, so I would have had a second one. I have a hoarding problem. I think we all do. I think a lot of people who would play D2R, maybe not all of them, but hoarding is like, it's very satisfying in D2R. I feel like it's justified and it's very satisfying. That's not what I wanted. Where's the book? Oh wait, that's in Stony Fields actually. Well. Being able to, and we have Chronicle now, which I really wanted. I do too, but unfortunately for the time being, you actually have to re-identify everything you've ever found. I tried to identify, I tried to see if they possibly just added in like, you know, you can re-identify the same. You can't. So, so yeah, you kind of have to find everything again. So that might be a point and break for a few people. We'll see. Oh, whoopsie. I was not meant to walk that close.
I need mana.
Ooh, you can get a double kill. I do like that a few of the skills for actual weapon skills, they do have critical strike built into the skill set, so I'm kind of interested to see that in proper play. How much critical strike can you really trigger? Where's the damn book? Okay, 35. And then, okay, still level 6. I really can't wait till they get to the psych ward as well. I feel like that's going to be pretty OP. Happy, do you feel powerful fighting demons and saving the world with book in one hand? I don't have a book. It looks like I did have a book, but I don't have a book. I think it'd be cool if they actually added in those items, like to have an open book. I think that'd be broken, bro. Because you could incorporate that for a sorcerer's as well as an offhand. I think that'd be cool. To be honest, as happy I am with some changes, this floating weapon plain stupid. I think it's a nice twist on it. We gotta be open-minded. Like, we can't put ourselves in a box where everything has to be the same, because then you're gonna like need some type of evolution, right? You're gonna really want something new. So I think they're sticking to a warlock in a way that PoE that I seen yesterday is sticking to a druid, right? So they're kind of slightly bit reinventing the wheel by giving you a talent tree that provides just something gimmicky, but it works, if that makes sense, because it kind of makes sense that a warlock would have some type of control over almost everything, right? So why not? Now it is optional. Obviously, you don't have to use the actual skills, but I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. I think it did look a bit funny at first when it was like stabby. I'm looking to see what it looks like with more weapons, but it's definitely gonna have some great fun content because of the fact how the faster your attack speed is going to be, the funnier it's gonna look, right?
What I would give to know how these stones came to be.
Interesting. Wait, what? Oh, it's the choking gas. I was like, what did I know was there? I kind of feel bad for Happy just because she was trying to learn the game and was making a good progress, and all of a sudden a mountain of new content drops on her. I'm excited because I'm like, ooh, I can learn more stuff now. That's fine. Straight up, I don't even mind, bro. I'm excited. Wait, what just happened? Hold up. Does the weapon attack by itself? What's doing AoE damage? Something's doing AoE damage to them. Something's damaging them. This can be broken. Is it reducing their defenses so much that it's actually taking their life off them? I don't have thorns. Oh, attackers take 1. Yeah, okay. Completely forgot about that. Thanks, guys. I was getting mad excited, bro. Alright, it is what it is. I was getting so excited! But that's fine. It's kind of nice you can leave your thing AFK anyway.
Good day.
I can't use
Oh,
this
level
yet.
6, alright. Oh, okay then. Yeah, guys, reading is not for me. Remember, I don't read things. Anyways. Jesus, can't believe you expect me to read. That's funny, guys. That's funny, bro. Yeah. You are so excited you guys can't hide it. I couldn't since yesterday, bro. You should have seen me. I just actually, which the video is actually going to post, should be posting soon. But, or should be posted now. Anyways, bro, I was so excited. I was like, I told you guys, they sneak peeked something. It's there. 100%. So yeah, I'm super excited. I'm also very excited for the community, bro, because yes, it might be like, what did I do? It might be like the one and only content the community is going to get for a few years now, but it's still something, and it just makes me happy because it'll make people happier. Now, it is obviously paid content, so it's not free. I feel like nothing in this world is free anymore. But still, it makes me really excited for other people. You are so bookworm that you bore the enemy to death. Well, that was just uncalled for. I'm just getting bullied. I should have just played this offline. Oh my god. Anyway. And shared gold all gone? No, I just never had any. I never had any, remember guys? I used it up all on gambling. Because I was trying to look for stuff, and then I used it up on, what's his name, dying. You will summon demons. I'm currently building like a nice lifesteal version of this Warlock. I really want to see some heavy lifesteal going. So, because I was theory crafting, I couldn't sleep. So I'm like, what do I want to do with this? And I know a lot of people will just speedrun it to get it done or whatever, and play a lot of just, you know, we're all trying to, well, they're trying to figure out what the meta is. I'm trying to have fun, but which there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, absolutely. But I just want to do something funny, like something new, I guess, which this is technically new, but yeah, I'm excited.
Hello.
By the way, did they nerf Mosaic? They didn't say anything about nerfs yesterday, so I'm not sure. I can't confirm or deny. I might not have noticed. It could have been somewhere, but I didn't notice. I know that they did add some new stuff in, but maybe check some patch notes or something. Yeah, it is a bit rare that I'm not playing someone. I kind of... Okay, do you know what? My first thought when I saw the summons was like, that's cool, love it. And then you got the Goat Man, which is grand, whatever. And then you got some other stuff, right? And which one was it? There was a goat, moon goat. Then there was, I think it was the little fellow, yeah, tainted. But then the last summon was kind of silly. It was one of them ones that like floats, and I was like, okay, I don't want that. I don't want to summon that. Why would I want to summon that? Oh my god, I'm lost. Why am I lost? Anyway, so I got kind of disappointed about the summoning part because the third demon does not look one bit strong. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make me feel like I'm summoning demons. It makes me look like I'm harvesting organs. It's weird. Anyway. They won't nerf it. I'm wondering if some of the new runes will basically outpower Mosaic, and that's why they don't focus on doing that. I don't know. Where is the cave, bro? There's probably at some new season to keep the show positive. Yeah, probably. I reckon there will be some changes coming anyway, because this new class, without proper testing by the community, could be insanely overpowered. So they might end up doing some nerfs to the Warlock anyway, which they might implement some nerfs on some of the other items as well in the runes. So I reckon there will be some type of back and forth anyway. Right, you want to outpower an AoE which instantly kills the whole screen. Yeah, I don't know enough about Mosaic to actually be able to tell you anything about it, so... Right now we are playing on PTR server. The server got updated along with the patch on first day of ladder, which is on the 20th. So yes, expect some changes. Okay, yeah, there we go. Mate, am I just like... Did I not pick it up?
And so it...
I think I'm actually straight up just being stupid, bro. I'm like straight up just being stupid, ain't I? Of course I am. Oh, I need to go do the other Yokozuna. Let me get a level here. Alright, let's try Cleave. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the second. I want to know what it looks like.
Not in town.
Not in town. Not in town. You hear him, mate? Not in town. Nick, whatever. We're level 6. I need to get some uniques over from my... We take those. Enhanced damage, 7 to vitality, magic, reduce the target. Yeah, that's fine. We take those. We take those. Look at it. It's mad. I really do think D1 is gonna be announced. That would be like the greatest thing in the world, honestly. I'd be so pumped. What am I doing? Right, where's the... There. Dev said they're going to rework Mosaic. Have they actually? Yeah, that's good. Looks cool. I first got attracted to your reaction to Kai with the animation, then I found that you got a jar boom without even knowing how rare it was. Yeah, that's still baffling to me, bro. Like, I still don't know all the things that I can make with it, and I don't really want to be told either. I'm just more. How many of these can I kill at once? Here, let's see. Let's see. Love it. Okay, it has a bit of too much of a delay right now, but 132 degrees. You can kill as many of them as you want, bro. I'm stuck out. Let's go.
My army will destroy you.
Woohoo! She got clunked, bro. GG.
Blood Raven, may your madness have a swift end.
Yeah, like, I don't know all the stuff that I can make with it, but I do know that it's pretty damn rare. Yeah. Let's go to the crypts real quick. When this is buffed, bro. What is this? This is bonkers. This is gonna be so good. What? Lol, her tattoo was an inspiration, so inspiration that they made it a feature in the new game Darkhaven. Yeah, you bet, bro. Oh my god. That would be funny. I sacrifice all those new updates for one Act 6? Nah, mate, I'm not so sure about that. I don't think I'd give up a whole class for Act 8, or Act 6, sorry. I really don't think so. Actually, can I just... I'm gonna check this. See what it says on it. Nice. So you get 2 Hex, Bane. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. I need some...
Yes?
XPs. There's also the end of game yeah, that mode basically, where everything's just hyped up uber ancients. Like I think that's pretty OP. Is Warlock a new class for D2? It is indeed. With the new DLC, it comes as a new class. So far, it's pretty fun. You can be either a caster, a weaponsmith kind of guy, or you can summon demons. I do like that the Cleave has such a multi-attack. Hits multiple people. Or sorry, multiple mobs. Wait, does it end up changing? Oh, it doesn't tell me. I need to wait for a level. Okay, I'll wait for a level and then I'll check if the range actually changes. Problem? Old book. Oh my god. I called it, bro. I said it'd be so cool if they introduced books. 3 to 5 magic damage. 3 to levitate mastery, Warlock. This is insane. This is gonna make it so much better, because I was thinking about the fact that like, oh, I'm gonna have a shield if I'm not gonna have a two-hand weapon, but I'm gonna have some resistances on it. But I'm here for this. This is good, bro. +3 to levitate on mastery. Did I just get an insane roll? Level 1 on normal. Did I just get an insane roll on level 1 normal? Well, level 6, like, but Act 1. We're cracking, bro. We're cracking. Oh my god. We cracking, bro. Let me see what it has. You can use two-hand weapons with a book. Can you? That'd be cool. It does make a lot of sense for warlocks, yeah, for sure. Nothing says badass like a book. Right, so I'm currently on +49% damage, +70% attack rating, critical strike, +20%. And weapon requirements -14. Okay, so... Okay, this is what I wanted to check. So your cleave with every single level does upgrades on the cleave arc. So I'm guessing it will become at least 180, possibly, because it's jumping a good bit. So it might end up being 360 at some point. Yeah, so that's cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure if the box was just as a kind of just as a look for the warlock, but it's nice that I can have a book. I'm here for it, bro. I'm here for it. Getting such a good rolls as well. It's just meant to be, bro. It's just meant to be. Oh, I can't wait to have life steal. I'm going to make this Warlock the best melee Warlock you've ever seen. And the first ever melee Warlock you've ever seen in D2R. Oh my god, hell yeah. Okay. I already like the Cleave skill. I do too. Up to 360, that'll be great. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the Cleave as well. I do like that it has multiple target hits as well. Like, I think that's great regardless. It does have magic damage as well, which is handy because you don't have a lot of magic. Well, your Hex has it, so you don't have a lot of magic resistant or magic immune mobs. So it's kind of nice. They're obviously trying to add more magic damage in general, not just on Amazon. It doesn't take up as much of mana as I thought it would have, not gonna lie. For the cleaving and stuff. Every time I try to cleave them, they just run away. Like, the second I stop to cleave them, they just run. Come at me, bro. Okay. Just do it, hell yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, that's just so satisfying. So satisfying. I think the idea of it is that the motion of it is just very satisfying, right? Like, the way you just cleave is nice. Am I muted or what? No. Oh my god, that scared me because I've just been chatting to everyone. No, I'm not muted. Shouldn't be muted. Check all daggers and this. Dirks, yeah, actually. I was also thinking about the, do you know the Dirk, the unique one? I was already thinking, oh, maybe that'll be good on casting. The thing is, I have a feeling that cast is applied to him because he's casting for the weapon to move. So it wouldn't be attack speed, I think it'd be cast speed or cast rate. Which obviously makes a lot of sense. Okay, we're about to hit another level, bro. Yeah, daggers can have Warlock. I wonder what other ones can have Warlock. But I'd say daggers is the main one. Daggers and books. I think it feels like the best of both worlds, okay? Because when you envisioned a Warlock, he would have had a dagger and a book. And I think freshening up the genre but keeping it pretty standard, it feels pretty natural, right? It feels like it fits in nicely with the rest of it. Glad you got all your sunders. They are more rare, but are upgradable now. Yeah, I'm delighted as well. Give me my level. Give me my level. There it is. Oh, I forgot I need to be actually repairing these weapons. Not used to it. Preserved head. Looking forward to playing after work. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I wasn't supposed to be streaming today, but of course I'm going to be streaming this. I'm only here for a few hours, and then I have to go pick up a friend, so I will finish it up then to have dinner and all, but yeah, absolutely delighted. Except for whimsy colors. I don't think it's added a... Like, look at this blue, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Look at this blue. Now, I'm not glazing Diablo because I'm happy about it, right? But like, let's not nitpick something, because purple is still a very strong and dark color. It does have few pinks in it, but purple is made up of pinks. Like, what do you mean? Like, she has purple on her head, bro. Like, let's not nitpick something that is unnecessary. Because I think, personally, as an artist, I think their color composition in regards to the purple and the darks looks good, okay? My opinion only, but... Necromancer. Hello, hello. I think we're only judging it because it's a new thing, so everybody's gonna feel like, oh, why purple, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, the purple works, bro. And if you don't like it, you can use skills that have his fire skills and all that. Like, I think it's pretty dope anyway. Opinions vary, absolutely, yeah. Some people might not enjoy it, some people might do, but at the same time, are we nitpicking? Do you know what I mean? Like, he looks cool.
Good to see you.
That's what I'm trying to get at. Alright, so I do like, we have to get to level 18 for the psych, bro. And I have to be level 12 for to the purge one. My lifesteal is level 24. I'm getting there, bro. I'm getting there. I do like Cleave. These sigils could be interesting as well. I feel like they're 1-point wonders where you just lay it down and that's it. Ring of Fire is the one that you might like. Attack speed. That might be good for me. If I lay these down and they cannot run away from me. Okay. I think the dark purple is okay. I just have trauma from D3. And that's fair, yeah. Okay, we can agree to disagree, guys. It's a very minor thing. But it is what it is. Yeah, Reggie, it's fine. Oh, that's sick. That's actually pretty sick. I feel like they're still using the colors that are actually in the game, bro.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ooh. Completely destroyed him.
I'll put that to good use.
I guess I can't say that they kept a secret. It's probably called NDNA or NDNA. Yeah. NDA, non-disclosure. Non-disclosure. Arrangement? NDA. What's the A stand for, bro? Anyway, I don't think they were allowed to say it. Like, I don't think you're just you can say whatever's coming out. Like, that's probably illegal. It's leaking information. But they're the top streamers, like. Agreement, that's the word I couldn't think of. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I think they obviously couldn't say anything about whatever's coming out. And that's fine. I do kind of feel sad for them in a way, because it feels like they might almost never have like a moment of excitement.
Such an old tree.
When it comes to that, because they'll always have they'll be told what's coming, right? Every single time, or at least if they want to, they'll be told what's coming, and you just kind of know, and you don't have that like that moment of surprise and excitement like everyone else does. Oh my god, we're still on the colors, really? We're really still on the colors.
I can't carry anymore.
The fact that they're blue doesn't mean anything. Oh my god. Right, I'm not gonna entertain the colors conversation anymore, bro. It's just fucking colors. Mate. If you ask me, purple makes sense, okay? But like, that's just my opinion.
I need a key.
Give him a two-hander just for a bit. Yeah, might do actually. Do we have one? Not at the moment. Yeah, I will, yeah. You're new, you may not get it. I was there from World of Warcraft Classic to retail. I get it, bro. I get it. It's not like as severe, but we got enough of our purple colors. If you've noticed, Classic compared to Dragonflight, like, please, bro. But it's fine. Everybody's going to be nitpicky about something. They're always going to find something that they don't like, and that's fine. Everybody has their own opinions. and they forget to look at the bigger picture. But that's okay. I don't have a 200. I'll get somewhere. It's fine. It's fine. Let's go get the stones, guys. Let's go get the stones. Let's go get Decker Kane. Decker Kane's gonna tell us the same thing. Let's go get Decker Kane.
This is what happens when half measures are taken with demons.
Not a bad line. Not a bad line.
Help!
Oh. That yoke is OP. It does take a little bit of mana, but pretty strong.
Go to the rogue's camp now.
Now. Oh, she got lunked on. Who has the ore? Come on, boys. Ooh, I'm actually dunking on him, bro. I actually was dunking on him. Let's be honest.
I am overburdened.
There's the aura. Mate, by the time he swung it, bro. Where is there another one? That looked insanely funny. Oh, there he is.
I can't carry you.
That looked pretty funny. Old book. Demonic Mastery. That's for your summons.
Hello. Hazard.
You have written. Yes.
Greetings.
Here. You just wanted me to... I wonder, is it going to be a throw damage? No, I think our current one is better. Yeah, you can get amped on it. That's fine. I'm just gonna say we can agree to disagree. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, I'll get a 200. Yeah, I didn't think I brought any of them over.
Good day.
Which one was the fastest? Kind of want to sight though. I want to sight. Yeah, can I get on the side? Yeah, it should come up, right? Is it that rare? Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing up at all. Do I need to be a specific level for sights? Even if they're trash? I ain't dropping nothing. Okay, I don't think we're getting a sight. I'm assuming I have to be a higher level to even get a sight. Yeah. That was my next try anyway. Enhanced damage. Oh my god, I bought them by accident. Mana after each kill feels pretty decent. What? I'm so curious. Huh? Oh, I don't know what's going on, bro. Throw it out. Who's talking to who? Oh my god. Oh, you have to... I have to click that onto enemies, bro. And drop a bar there. Nice. We have to click it onto an enemy. Lol. I can't just click it for no reason. Possibly. Hey, let me see. Yeah, I can. It kind of feels slow. Normal attack speed feels slow. Definitely want the sight. But it looks pretty sick, yeah. Nice. Especially if it has lightning damage on it, mate. The lightning damage just adds. Bro, I love that undertone. When they turn blue, bro, that looks sick.
I need a key.
Ooh, old book.
I
I'm gonna be
can't
looking for
carry
old book.
anymore.
I'm gonna be looking for them. Blood Oath. Sockets 2. I'm guessing you can make rune words out of these two. We're still on the colors. We're still on the colors. Oh my god. Oh, I need a... That looks sick. That's so sick, bro. Javelin. Still no rune words for you. I can make them, I just don't have to use them, right? That's the whole point. Wait, what level am I? I'm level 10. I need level 18. 12 for that. So this only goes up by like 1. So technically... Actually, you don't need to pump it up. That's a good combo. Definitely appreciate that I don't have to... It doesn't use up a lot of mana.
I can't carry it.
Oh, it's gonna be so good when I have some lifesteal, bro. I'm gonna take that base off the merc on my D-Dog, on my Duro, yeah, my Druid. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, there we go. So I can't wait. It's gonna be good.
Yes.
Lifesteal and more attack speed. Yeah, exactly. I'm pumped. That's what I was theory crafting when I couldn't sleep, bro. I'm gonna put that back in. Cleave attack 477. Cleave attack 18 to 20. Okay, it only applies to the damage. Okay, I just wanted to test that out a little bit. Oh, oops. You didn't see nothing. This DLC feels like a gift from the universe. It has more than any one of us would have asked for, sounding like the start of something bigger too. As a relative newcomer to the game, are you hyped? I am very hyped. I've been hyped since yesterday and I couldn't sleep properly. I am delighted because, as you say, it is a start to something. And I think there's more updates coming and stuff to make sure that everything's balanced anyway. So they're going to be paying attention to D2R regardless, which is great because they're going to be like listening to the feedback that the community is given. So it just brings their attention to D2R instead of just the new games or whatever, which is very exciting in general. But I do like the Warlock. I appreciate the changes that they made and the extra bit of content, especially for the fandom just having something more to do as a DLC. So I'm happy. I think there are people who are not exactly happy about it. Some people like it, some people don't. You'll kind of always have that. So, but like, I'm genuinely excited. I'm happy. I am glad that I didn't like do so much of the collecting yet, because now I have to like re-find everything. So that can be a bit of a bit of bad news in a way. So I'm hoping they're either going to address it or they genuinely believe that you just have to recollect everything, which can be quite tough for people who found stuff that is very rare, right? Kind of. But maybe those people don't particularly care because they have a they have their own system, right? I played this original, don't know about the new commerce. We are hyped. Actually, we did see that, but they made D3, D4 very scary. I hadn't a chance to play D4 yet. I don't think you're missing out. You can ask the rest of the chat, but I don't think you're missing out much. Just saying. This combo is actually lethal, bro. This combo is so lethal. I love it. My first runes, guys. Are you ready? I'm gonna get my first runes. Do you think we're gonna get any new runes, guys? Do you think we're gonna get a new rune? I don't know the levels of those new runes, okay? I don't... Excuse me, I have no idea. So I'm curious, is there a low level rune for the new book system? For the new item, right? Or is it just a little bit higher level? Not below hell. Really? You think so? To be honest, the campaign for D4 felt kinda neat, but the game just instantly became boring afterwards. Oh, that's tough. D4 is fine if you're an MMO kind of player. It's not a Diablo fans. Sure, fair. Streamer luck. I wish. I wish. We'll see what we get. They look actually pretty savage when they're slowed down, bro. Are you serious?
Here for a bloodbath?
Once I have. Where are you? Slap. Alright, Ral and Tal. Ral and Tal. Okay.
Your donation of gold and blood.
I don't think there's new
is
runes. Okay.
welcome to my court.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure.
Greetings.
What does the circle skill to do to the enemies? So the lethargy is what it's called. Lay a sigil on the ground that slows and weakens enemies. Attack speed minus 50, run walk speed 50, damage taken plus 20%, enemies defense minus 33. So it enables me to do more physical damage, basically, without them running away. Because as a melee, I feel like they do end up just running away way too far half the time. This is pretty broken for like having a melee champion, because now look at, if you're a barbarian or you're a paladin and you don't have a damaging aura, okay?
Greetings.
Imagine you get a weapon with this on it or something, you switch it, you pop it down, they're not going nowhere, and now you're just beating, bro. Now you're just hitting people, right? I think that'll be a cool synergy to have with other classes. I think that'll be something cool. Now there's a lot more of them as well, but we're going with this one for now. I feel like it could easily be just a one pointer as well, because it's already does enough for you. Like the slow feels really strong, but I don't want to glaze it in case somebody's going to be listening and everybody's going to be like, that's so broken, and they're going to nerf it. Like, no, we're G. We're okay. You can keep it the way it is. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You can keep it the way it is. Yeah. It's a lot easier to check your runes now. Absolutely. Oh, you want to see this page? Yeah, sure. I'll do that for you. Yeah, so it's new rune word, not new runes. So yeah, so this is what it looks like for the runes. Super awesome. I can see the ones I'm missing, so it's pretty interesting. If you do have a cube, the cube will open here and you can actually craft within the stash itself, which is pretty OP, because you don't have to open an extra, you don't have to go back and forth. Like, that's a huge quality of life change, where you can just do it there and see it when it's happening, instead of like open, close, open, move, close, move, you know what I mean? Then you have materials. This is nice. Then you have your gems. And then This is your loot filter. I don't usually use loot filter, so I'm not sure how exactly, but I'm assuming you just pop all your stuff in there and you just have it. I'm not sure. I don't really use this, but I just like seeing everything on the map. And then chronicles, this is it. So as soon as you identify a unique set rune words, make a rune words, it will be added into here. Once you have it made or found, you can search it depending on the name. You can search it based on the actual library setting. But as we established yesterday, you can't just search a specific thing. You have to find it first. So, and the rewards, which I think they're pretty cute. When I say cute, I think they're like nice addition, but I'm not saying like cute like girly. I'm just saying they're a nice addition for free, you know, for free, like, because they don't give you an empowerment or attributes or anything. They just give you some cosmetics, and I think it's interesting, and it has a lot of potential for future additions in a similar manner. Bro, that one jar just sitting there and looking great. I know, yeah. Look at her. She's so cute. The Cuban stash is a huge upgrade as well. I really like that. You don't have to continuously, like, you know, move anything. You can just do it right there and it will stay within it. So it's not like a extra cube. It is whatever you have in your cube right now is going to show up in there. Right. Exactly, thank you. I'm not sure if that was for me, but you're welcome. This is gonna make me like a melee class in a way, because I don't feel so terrified that they run up at me anymore, because I can just be like, ladder jeep. And then they're like, okay, I cannot move. Boink. Love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, you're hyped. You will definitely find those rare items again. You'll still quite early days achieve Grail, Holy Grail requirements, if you can believe it. You looked at relatively most players. Yeah, I'm super excited. Whether I find them or not again, it could have just been a one-time wonder. I'm still gonna have them, right? So I'm not too fussed. It would be nice to complete the little rewards. I think they're nice. Those footsteps are pretty sick. So yeah. Now, I will say I was thinking about this before, and they are implementing some skins, okay, for free within the game for your character, and I mean that for specific things. I have seen. I have seen games showcase a possibility of something first before they started selling it. That's all I'm just going to say, that there has been times where games that would have been a lot dodgier, bro, if that would have been a lot dodgier. There has been games that showcase what you can get before they began selling it. So I wouldn't be surprised if something shows up in the shop for a skin for your portal, and so on and so on and so on, right? Your footsteps, your all that kind of stuff. Would it be end of the world? No, because it doesn't give you anything other than a skin. Would I be mad about it? No, I wouldn't really care. Because if people like it, they want it, buy it, I don't care. It's an optional thing. But I'm just saying that could also be the possibility where they end up adding something into the shop for that specific thing. I don't want to you know, I don't want to cause panic or anything, but it's Blizzard, and just don't get upset if you do end up seeing something like
welcomes you.
cosmetics for those specific things. That's what I'm trying to say. Henne, I can understand that you are unhappy with some elements, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I have not heard you have a balanced look on any of it. You seem to just hate all of it, and as much as I respect your opinion, I'm not sure that you being fair to everyone, including yourself. Like, there has to be something that you like about the patch. If there isn't, that's okay. I really do enjoy it, but I just wish you did enjoy something, because it does make me upset that like you genuinely are not happy with everything that has been provided. So yeah, it just makes me sad. Every time I see your comments in there, I'm just like, it saddens me that is the case.
The sisterhood
So yeah, I wish there was something. Maybe you can find something that you like. I am here for happy, making a melee class and enjoying it. Yeah, I'm throwing it up in the air, bro. It feels pretty fun. The summoning isn't like super innovative. You're just getting some demons. So like, you know, you've summoned things before, like it is what it is. But this whole weapon thing is pretty interesting right now.
These sisters succumbed so readily to the call of anguish.
I mean, it has microtransactions in China. D2R did too, and that was before Microsoft. Yeah. So all I'm saying is, don't be surprised if you do end up seeing some cosmetic purchases for those 3 elements that you can see that they provided for you, right? So your walk, your portal, and an aura or something like that. As I said, I don't particularly care about microtransactions because they have nothing to do with me. If I choose that I don't want to buy them, I will not. They're consulting with Llama and the boys, so they should be mostly sensible, which is cool. It is what it is. I don't know. I don't really know what to say to that, to be honest, because if they are consulting with Llama and you guys are upset about something like the colors, they might indeed have been, you know, the biggest streamers might have had some input into it. They were probably excited about it as well. And unfortunately people are not happy about the colors. I don't know. I think it looks savage. I like it. There are cosmetics in PoE and PoE2 as well, and it's fine. I think so as well. I like the Uber Ancients. I like the idea of the currency page. I like the loot filter. I like more late game events and past terror zones. I could even get around the idea of new class. I don't know about the rune words and uniques. They're all mosaic. Are they all mosaics? If not, alright. Well, I'm glad there is something that you do find entertaining or appealing. Because it was kind of breaking my heart a little bit. But I'm glad there's something at least. I definitely like the Ancients. I don't know how insanely buffed out I need to be to attempt that. But I always like fighting the Ancients because, as I said yesterday, it's such a closed-in fight that it's like you either do it or you die, right? But you can just TP out and reset it. But you don't have a in and out interaction. You're in there and you're locked in, and I really appreciate that. I think it's really interesting. It's kind of like an endurance kind of thing. So I really like those as well. I kind of wish we had, it wouldn't just be like end of content, but it'd be like, oh, you want to do ancients on like different levels, from like as soon as you complete it, like why not have ancients, like you can I don't know how to explain it, because like you can do ancients as many times as you want, right? Like I get that. Well, I think you can you know? Never actually tried. But having a like a feature where it's like it keeps upping and upping and upping in damage more and more. Maybe that's how it's going to be in Ubers. I don't know. I haven't gotten past to that point yet, so I don't know. So good. This is so broken. But I hate everything design, layout styles and things. I think they've done quite a decent work on the layouts for, because D2R was never about what the specific layout is. It's like a stone box kind of thing, and it has a nice font to it that makes it unique but simple. And I think they stuck with that fairly well. I don't think they needed to go overboard and do, because it's like the same coin with two sides. If they do too much, it's like, oh well, now it's D3, now it's too much, it's D4. If they make it simple, like D2R kind of is, because if you look at anything like this, it's not overdone. It's simple and appealing, and it has a style. It's a book. It's, you know what I mean? Oh, so satisfying, bro. Anyways, everybody's gonna see it differently, obviously, and that's fine. Uh-oh. The little potions don't even do it for me anymore. I put too much HP in. I need proper HPs, bro. D2R isn't going anywhere too. Exactly as well, yeah. The ancients will be buffed and called the elderly. Druid versus Uber ancients. You mean my zoo versus Uber ancients? I was pleasantly surprised about the fact that almost the whole chat was typing D2R yesterday before and while it was announced. Yeah, I think that's one of the very clear I say visions, that there's a huge amount of people who play D2R, and it is a space that I think Diablo should really develop, or at least keep quite alive. Damn it. So let's see. The way they get dunked on, mate. The way they get dunked on. Excuse me.
Good day.
Hello, hello. Hyperpsycho helping chat with emotional damage. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but... Okay, it works on like proper bosses as well, it would seem. Happy. It looks good, bro. I'm so excited to slap Andy around, I'm not gonna lie. So hyped. I'm beyond thrilled by the updates. I really enjoyed them as well. I'm excited to check it all out. I'm doing a melee Warlock, it'll be fun. I might not be the first one because I don't really do speedruns, but I'm excited, okay? I'm excited. I'm gonna carry my awesome legacy. I have an idea of just doing a full lifesteal style. Like I want a scythe and I want to be disgusting and I want to be breaking people's bones, you know? I mean mobs' bones, you know? I think it'd be cool. Oh, whoops. I was trying to circle the barrels, bro. That's funny. Gotta make sure I get it buffed. Can I do it through? Oh. Satisfying. I don't have to go in there. That's carrying me, bro. I'm mixed in but overall positive to the game itself and me, in my opinion. That's fair. Yeah, everybody has their own opinion, and I'm excited. I'm happy. I do like it so far. I really appreciate the quality of life changes, or the extent of them. Look, I've said what I've said before about it all. Like, fairly vocal, fairly excited. So yeah. Oh, that's why. That would make sense. Where is it? I don't have to go in there. Okay. I'm still stuck in the mindset of like I'm afraid to go in because of melee stuck in my head. How can she slap? I don't know, she's slapping, bro. Yeah, I do. A lot of people were like, oh, they never do anything for us, we'll just get free stashes and all. And I'm like, we're definitely gonna get stashes. Like, you just know, we're gonna get stashes, right? But let's just hope and light a candle. And I'm glad that they are listening and they're doing some updates on it and stuff. And, you know, they're trying to deliver something. They're on the right path anyway. As I said, I'm glad that they're looking this way. You know what I mean? I wasn't around to know, you know, continuous amount of disappointments, but I'm glad that they're looking this way now. Oh, once that shield goes off, once I get my shield to level, is it 12 or level 18 anyway? Once I get that, it'll be great. I forgot to actually put my pump in because it will stop any physical damage coming in, I think. It just gives me defense, right? Well, defense on something. And stuns melee targets, so that's pretty handy. Right. So this was Hex is your weapon to warp enemies, creating a chance they will erupt when hit. It's a 69% chance. Hex removed after 1 explosion. Hex duration 6 seconds. Yards 4. I don't know if I'm bothered, but I definitely need to get here anyway, so what's the difference, right? We can try it. So Cleave is on our second. WR. Wow. Here we go. Okay, that actually has a nice green hue to it, that hex. That's pretty sick. So now I have the hex for the perch. So for anyone who was too sad about the purple, you don't have to be anymore. Now it's green. The whole thing is green. Green and red, bro. That's... I'm sorry, but that's cool. Like, that nice animation there is cool. Love that I don't have to go in there. I can just collect it all from miles away. Love it. He's like melee, but he's still ranged. It's cool. So I wonder, is the blood one, or sorry, the lifesteal one gonna be like red? That's a nice color. Wait, why color of the Bardic have changed? I was just saying that now that I'm using the Purge Hex, which is, Hex is your weapon to warp enemies, creating a chance they will erupt when hit. Okay? Now, I don't know if it's bugging out or anything. It tells me that it's there for 6 seconds, but it's like, oh, but it's like way past 6 seconds. I don't know. But I think it's because it lingers. The color lingers. I don't know. But that's what's happening. That's what I did. So let's see if we do. So there's your purple. it changes the color to purple, but it's also, damn it. And then now it's going to be green. So I'm guessing the color changes based on that, which is actually pretty interesting. But the buff doesn't stay on for longer than 6 seconds. We'll see. Because currently it says that the buff hex removed after 1 explosion, hex duration 6 seconds. Wait, hold up, actually. Oh, whoopsie. Hold up. Sorry. I think I'm comprehending it wrong. First of all, almost died because I wasn't paying attention. I'm getting so like... So I think what happens, right? I think what happens is you put your hex on and this hex stays on. But when you hit somebody, the hex duration on the target is 6 seconds. But it gets erased if the target explodes. Duration is 144 seconds overall. I think I'm understanding it right now. And so this is the same thing. Hex duration on the actual enemy 6 seconds, and then duration for the whole hex is 144 seconds. So he needs a flying shield now. Lol, that would be funny, but you know, we gotta get that one arm working, you know. Right, we're almost on level 13. 2 strength, sure. Oh, actually, I can check if I need yeah, duration of the weapon effect is 144, which is actually pretty decent duration. But I wonder after 144 seconds, will it change color again? We'll see. I'll let everyone out and we'll see if it changes color. Do we have any extras? Angelic halo. What am I gonna get with these? Nothing. Oh, they're the same thing, they just look different. Lol. I was hoping for a charm. Well, sorry, I was hoping for a necklace. There we go. Perfect. These are my spare ones. It's nice to have them there now. Yeah, so now it's back to purple.
Oh,
so for anyone complaining about the color, guess what? You can change that. for like a period of time, and it's actually not that bad. Like... Yeah, I'll see how I like this. I do want to try ladder myself, and this could be a possibility for it. Okay, so apparently you guys can just... So satisfying, brother. So satisfying. I wish you could do that on the barrels, you know? Oh yeah, level 13. Oh, one more life. Because I'm gonna be that melee warlock.
I am overburdened.
Good evening.
Okay, 18, we're so close. So this is the rancor that we are. Lay a sigil on the ground that enrages those who enter and has a chance for enemies to attack one another. I wanted to see what this does. but it says that it enrages those who enter. So that sounds a little dangerous for me because I'm going to be in the circle. And I don't want them to be enraged and hitting me. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it, but I really don't. So for the time being, we ain't sussing that one out. For the time being, we'll leave that one sitting there. So yeah. Alright, here we go. Number 2. Or we're level 3 actually, sorry. I'm assuming, yeah, the radius of this curse enlarges as well. Which is nice. Because they did show us a picture of the Warlock fighting Diablo and the circle was insanely big. So, that'd be cool. Ooh, Dirk. Let's have a look at Dirk. See if there's anything for a Warlock.
I can't carry anymore.
Summon Goatman, Warlock only one. Yeah, so it seems that the all the daggers will now, oh well, they have the possibility, the chance to have something to do with the Warlock, so it's kind of nice incorporation. Which means we will have to start collecting those. Oh god. I got stun locked. Good thing I have like 10,000 HP. If I didn't have 10,000 HP, I'd be mad. Doesn't matter. Probably end up getting better anyway. Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea of actually trying that, the filter thing you're talking about. I don't know how to make them, so... You can have a profile. Okay. Inferior gear. Whoops. Try it like this. Wait, did that work? Yeah, that worked. Oh, you can do a new rule. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, let's have a look. And how do I check, how can I turn it to... Is there a shortcut for me to be able to like see them all? My man is gone. Well, I'm gonna dunk you on you. Ooh, we got a tome. Wait, can this Warlock throw javelins, weapons, javelins, knives, and axes? I was thinking about that. It seems that you can have a bow as well. It will work. To summon tainted. Okay, that's cool. I can have a look when I come across one real quick.
It's locked.
Am I lagging? I'm not sure if there's a shortcut. Okay, thank you.
It's locked.
Hey, don't be getting sassy with me.
I can't carry
Crystal sword.
anymore.
Wait, I can go this way. Javelin.
Can't carry
Okay.
it.
Let's see if we can do this. I think with this javelin, he's gonna just try and stab though.
Greetings.
This specific thing. So. Happy, do you know about secret rooms in D2R? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, I didn't sell that. Yo, Chelsea.
Good day.
Did I pick up the quest? Oh, I did, okay.
Good day.
For a second I thought I left the hammer there again, because I've done it before. I've done it before. Okay. Let's see what he does. Oh, whoops. He's only stabbing. Okay, seems that he's only stabbing with this javelin. We'll try it with the throw axe. Yeah, with this he's stabbing. I actually don't have any antidotes.
Good day.
The shadows churn with the touch of anguish.
Summon Goatman. Mooncow, that's how I call. Fine, helmet. Like crossbow. I want to try this. Oh, I forgot I don't have any bolts.
I can't.
Hold up. Let's see, because if he can use the crossbows, that means he'll be able to use
Yes.
arrows as well. I went over and... Okay, slicing doesn't actually slice. He's just shooting. He's not slicing. That's my right click. So, I can't do that. So I assume it's the same with bows as well. I can try axes when we come across them. Do one hand damage as well. Longbow.
I can't carry anymore.
Well, hello there. Open! Oh my god. He's procrastinating. Did you automatically transfer shards to the new expansion? Yeah, I have done it all this morning. But it wasn't automatic. I had to make sure that they are put into the personal stash before I move the character, basically. So if anybody's moving anything, make sure your shared stash is actually on your personal stash when you move your character. Now, you're not going to lose anything. Just make sure that you have a character and you put it into personal stash first. Or at least I didn't lose anything. And I hope you don't lose anything. Oh, actually, I need a thing here. Well, actually, do I? It's normal. I'm not gonna use it again. I don't think I'll be coming back to normal level 2. That's just disgusting, bro.
I am overburdened.
Oh, it's just disgusting. That it's such a good combo. Really excited about that. Ooh, this book is different. It's nice. I like it. Okay. What I want to say, I don't know whether they have a library of things, whether this was in work in a long time or whatever, right? But if you generally look at it, if it's not in the library, they went ahead and they designed and drew these books in all different kinds of ways. which means they're still putting time and effort into developing D2R because they have some type of vision for it, okay? So that's what I mean by they're looking this way, you know, they're actually making they're not just transferring things or making things a little easier in the programming section. They're actually drawing designs for it. That's how I mean it. On outside, I can transfer excessive character rather than deleting them. Yeah, exactly, you can do that. I moved everything from the personal and then I just deleted them afterwards because I knew I just didn't need them after.
I can't carry it anymore.
Oh, you just got blasted. Wait, what's still hitting me? Okay, we're almost next level. Is that gonna work on the statue? Big rogue. They have to. It's the only viable game in this franchise. In regards to like making stuff up, yeah. But that's what I mean. They're not just programming some changes into it and making your life a little bit easier. Like they're actually putting some effort into it. So I'm kind of happy to see that. Personally, like I'm sorry, but that's a nice ass book. Like it fits really nicely. They did a good job. They did a good job. They're very much sticking with the D2R style of art and not like much of an input of D3 into it, if you know what I mean. So they obviously asked the same, oh my god, the same art designers that worked on Resurrected and ooh, you could technically use wrist blades. No, you can't. Assassin only. Never mind. Yay, let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna kill Andy, guys. Is everybody ready? Okay, so you can't stack for more than 99. Okay. That could be something that can be changed though. But I genuinely don't see... Like, I don't see why you would want to cap it at 99 and keep going. I feel like there's something that you can use it on, right? Because if you have 99 of them and you have absolutely nothing to use them on, then I feel like you just wouldn't even be bothered collecting them anymore. Does that make sense? I don't know how to, you know? Like if I have 99 of them capped out, that means I've done everything I could, basically. Besides, you can always farm them. It's not like they're that big of a deal. Now, I don't trade, so I wouldn't be there for the whole trading part of it all, but yeah. Yeah, I would hate to have 99 jazz. I know, right? I know. I'm on the way, guys. I have all of one. I'm only missing 98. I'm only missing 99. I'm almost there, guys. Come on. Almost there. I do agree, Spring. I agree, Liam. I wonder if that's something that they can actually just cap off a little bit more at a time. Like they can probably just add more slots into it. Well, just higher the roof, I guess, the ceiling. Okay. We're almost there. Well, not really, but we are. If I get this, does the mastery apply to it? Hold up. Mirrored blade, so that's just an extra. Okay, so that the mastery is just on its own. Yeah, the mastery is just on its own. It has absolutely no synergies. Okay. So for this you need cleave and levitation. Okay, sorry. I read it wrong, guys, okay. Reading things. Anyway, so the psych ward actually has a synergy with cleave and levitation mastery, which is nice. So it doesn't matter what you put them into. And I want to see critical strike go up. I have 192 degrees on my cleave already. Let's put more into the mastery. I feel like that'll give me a very strong shield. Oh wait, probably need to get some more HPs. Yeah, 99 is a decent amount, I think. I don't know if I'll, whenever I get to 99, I think it'll be a while anyway. This must be a mistake, so the Warlock can use two-handed plus book or shield. Yeah, absolutely, because he's not holding it, he is casting it. And I believe that if you are going to go with something like that, probably look at casting instead of attacking. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it feels like probably cast rate will increase the attack rating, right? I don't know. It feels like that to me because he's casting it, he's not actually holding it. So I don't know how exactly it's going to work. We'll see. People are going to digest that. People are going to try new stuff. So yeah. Gamble a scythe. I don't think I'm high enough level. I couldn't find one earlier. No joke. We were looking for a good while, like. Nah, we're just gonna kill her. I'm ready. Ah! I'm gonna drag her out because the rest of them are there. Okay, we're gonna do explode. Yeah, okay, you ate her alive. Yeah, I know, I'm aware. Oh, we dunked on her. I was about to add more stuff, bro. I was ready.
And the maiden's anguish waned as he loomed over her charred corpse.
She got dunked on. Nice. Superior old book. I'm gonna check that out in a second. Okay, I'm gonna check all that out. GG's. Warlock killed Andy, guys. Okay. Right, what did we have here? Ice Blast, Frost Nova, and Telekinesis. Well. How large is the... Oh, 3 pieces. Okay. One more attack speed enhanced. Attack speed. Fire damage. Okay. upgrading. It's fine. Let me go into the... Let me go sell these bits.
Greetings.
Yeah, I think... So, wait, so you believe that attack speed on the weapon itself, like the Polearm class where it says normal attack speed, I think that does affect it 100%. I'm just wondering, because he's a caster, will I have to get cast rate increased, you know? But maybe I'm just overthinking it.
And good evening.
On weapon and on gear.
Good evening. Look. I can't carry anymore.
Two sockets. Cast rate would affect the hex cast and summon cast. Sure, but he's using magic to actually attack. So I don't, well, I don't know. Oh, my neck is killing me. If you're swinging, you ain't casting. But I'm casting a cleave.
Good evening.
Greetings.
Possibly. That's a map back. Okay, now that we've actually done this, I'm gonna go have a look at some gear.
Where can I take you?
We're gonna have a look at some gear. Okay. People getting confused about attack animation. It's not normal attack are increased with attack speed items, and pretty much other 3 skills are well, but other magic skills need. Fast and
We
cash.
traveled east, over the mountains and into the
I'm still
vast
curious.
deserts of broken
Because
land.
he's not. Yeah.
As the days
I
passed,
don't know.
my companion told me of himself, that he had once been a great warrior, and that a dark and secret burden now weighed heavily upon him. We traveled for an eternity across that arid wasteland. How long? I couldn't say.
Have a biscuit.
And always a dark cloud seemed to follow us just over the horizon. Finally, the journey ended. We climbed the last bridge. There below us lay
Personally, I didn't see any books yet, but I haven't refreshed it
the
properly.
shining jewel, Loot Lane, with a great sea beyond. We made camp there.
We should be able to get a site here, so I'm gonna try gamble
Perhaps it was the warm desert
and see,
wind
because I want the site.
sound of the ocean.
I think it's like so
For
fitting.
the first time in many weeks, I slept. However, the dreams returned, but these were clearly not my own. I beheld the vision of a great man, the mage Talrasha. You were there too, Tyrael. I remember seeing you in my dream. His brethren had cornered a great demon, Baal, Lord of Destruction, who had been set loose upon the world. They attempted to imprison the demon within a sacred stone. Yet when their attempts failed,
Like, I know what you guys are saying,
volunteered
and it does, like, it would make sense, because when you put two separate
leading the prison. He instructed his brethren.
You basically put a melee and a caster together when it comes to Warlock, okay? So that's why I'm wondering.
To wrestle with the demon for all eternity.
Do they have... Does Diablo have any type of breakdown or something? For the weapons?
Now you know what I seek, Marius. This is my brother. Sleep now. We set out with the dawn.
Mari should have read more books. Well, now they're in there.
The next morning, we walked over the hill toward Lut Gholein. I had no idea then of the horrors that were in store for me there.
Hello.
It's a huge breakdown here for that. I don't really want to read too much into it. I want to figure it out myself, but...
Agree.
Okay, I can understand the attack speed for the weapon itself, like a frontal attack. I'm talking about the cleave. I know, poor camel. I try not to watch it. I'm pretty sure it's increased attack speed for levitate attacks based on the weapon made for the Warlock specifically. They incorporate both. Yes, okay, they incorporate both. Okay, let me go have a look at any suitable pieces here first. See if we have any. My sight is level 30 that I want for my druid, so time for science. But we can see if there's anything else. Very fast attack speed is level 22. All resistance is 15. This one seems like a pretty OP thing to use in the meantime. For sure. So I think I got that covered. Let's see some clothes. Cleave arc is 180 degrees now. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Let me see if there's anything. I have those out. Level 8. Dexterity. Level 15. Lightning. That's nice. 49. Yeah, I'm a bit far from 49, guys. Cannot be frozen. This feels like it's gonna be good for my... I might just switch that out. But I think I have a cloak, I just don't... Or, sorry. I think I have a chest piece, but I don't remember the name. I'll have a look. Okay, boots 45, 65, 31, 30, 27, 33. No, I'm far from that. Okay, nothing there. I don't know about jab. Zeal. Okay. Yeah, we're not using malice. Sorry to break it to you guys. Impaled at level 31. Level 29 on the boots. Come on, boots. Oh, they're the same thing, so I actually have that. That's fine. Level 30, all resistance is 10. Come on, boots. 29 boots. Yeah, I'm aware of Seal, but I don't remember Jab. Right off the top, I was a Bowie style, you know. I was a Bowie style. That's fine. Oh, Grey Form, that's what it was called. No, it wasn't. There was another one that says can be frozen. 51. I like my uniques, guys. Okay, I like my uniques. Okay. This should give me something to work with anyway. It fits very well into this act. It fits very well into it. Just saying. Okay. I like the hood though. Look at all them tabs. Trust me, Happy, you're going to grow a bit grey until you understand this completely. I'm already kind of grey actually. It's fine. Boom. We looking good. We need to be level 29 for the gloves and level 15 for these. Level 22 for that. So we are good for now. Yeah, I'm gonna use that later on. Happy out. Oh, hello.
I know much.
I have much gold. You want?
Blessings to
So
you.
we were gonna see who has. I'm assuming they don't have books. I'd say it's this fellow down here possibly. Something to do with magic. Straight. Okay, no, maybe not. Maybe over here. He's looking fine, isn't he?
I've heard that you are
Weapons, armor, weapons. No books. No books yet, guys. I guess nobody understands books. Hey. Okay, so what we want is a book. And ooh, finally. Life stolen per hit. But give me something more, maybe just something a little bit more. I am mad. But it has knockback though. I don't know if I like knockback because I'm gonna knock them out of my circle. Like knockback here does a lot, so that's not an upgrade. I gotta keep them in my circle, not knock them out. Enhanced damage, 18 rating, lightning damage. We need some damage. Do indeed. Now at level 29 is when I get the better one, but wow. We're running out of money. Guess we're running out of money. I need to get more money. Books, that's like kindling, right? We're starting village fires. No, we need books now, bro. We need to study. We need to study, alright? Come on, man. I gotta get smart. I gotta get smart beans.
Greetings.
Oh. Well, actually, let me just check. No, he doesn't have books either, guys. Oi. Okay, this is life stolen per hit. Enhanced damage, maximum damage, 1 fire damage. I'm taking it. I don't even... It's gonna be fast. It has a little less damage, but it has 9 damage onwards. Wait, what? Obedience giant treasure. If you can hold it in one hand. That would be nice. Nobody sells class specifics. But they do. The scepters are class specifics, no? Wait, are books? Oh, sorry. Now I get you. I get you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get what you're saying. Don't think we're gonna get anything better. I say. It does a bit more damage, but no, I'm gonna keep what I have. Okay, we gave it a try. Oh, look at me go, bro! Look how sick I look. I'm coming for y'all. I am the Reaper, whether you like it or not. Actually, give me this. I can make money off of you.
How about you?
Okay, so attack rating, we could go with attack rating. Defense is fine. Yeah, I think attack rating is probably the best. Kazim. Hello, Kazim. Hello, hello. I will be playing the new season when it comes out, which is next week, isn't it? Oh my god, for a second I thought... yeah, I think it's out next week, isn't it? I'm ready. Come at me, bro. Mate, let me do that one for you again. Wait, no. It was made for a site, bro. It was made for a site specifically. Whoo! That's what it was for, bro. That's what it was made for. Hell yeah. That looks sick. I love it, bro. I love it. Okay. I mean, that fits me, but I'm gonna be so unstoppable now. I have mana, life, everything on a cleave, bro. GG. Come at me, D-Dog. I'm gonna put my sash on that I cannot be frozen and with G. That's what I'm talking about. Who needs pots, okay? Like, come on. This is not rookie play. Hey, put that green thing back on. Who needs pots? Honestly. We're just slapping heads. It's just like I'm harvesting them, bro, or something like this. Boink. But I love after the cleave, if you do an auto attack, he's like boink. 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 Oh, so satisfying. I'm here for it. Jack the Reaper, absolutely. Excuse me, my name is Dorian the Reaper, okay? Like, come on, I'm very sophisticated. I'm a modern Reaper, okay? Guys. Give me experience. Now we just need a really good sight, which we get at level 29 or something. And then we get more lifesteal later on. I kind of want to like pile on as many enemies as I can just so I can cleave them. Come at me, boys. I need an inside sight. I see what you're doing there. Is there any sights that look very like any uniques that look very like deadly or something? You know, so I can kind of get into this whole Grim Reaper style. That'd be cool. Cause this one, don't get me wrong, it is a sight, but it's too nice. It's too proper. Looks like I'm just cutting grass, mate. I don't know if you guys had one, but me growing up in Slovakia, we had one. My granddad used to just cut the grass with a scythe, and we also had a sickle. It was savage, bro. I think we still have one in the old house.
I am over.
Mace. Okay, what are we dropping? This is our first. This is and a root. Let's go. I mean, even if it's trash, it doesn't matter. Here is to the first one that's gonna be identified. Eligible for chronicles is what it says. Okay, it specifically says that. That's cool. Let's do it. Crush flang. Did you see that little like? That was kind of cute. That was nice. That was nice. That was special. Made me feel special. Anyways, crush flang. I'm pretty sure we already had them, but let's have a look. Discovered. So this is what it looks like. It actually tells you. Oh my god! It tells you the range that it can go from, so that you can revert back to it. So now you can, if you get a 50, now you know that you can collect one that's better, and you can expect that happening. So that's kind of nice. Chronicle of Dorian the Reaper. That sounds good, bro. If the spell doesn't consume Dura or Aura, then Ithia Giant Treasure Obedience. Okay, cool. And even got Firecast on top. Firecast? Dropped by... Oh, it tells you. Yeah, so first found, when, and then who dropped it. That's cool. GG's. It's nice. Looks good.
I am overburdened.
Oh, it's a Grand Charm. 13. I'm gonna put it in my stash because I just don't know. I have to double check, but I think
Good evening.
I have that one already. Oh yeah, I don't. Do I have to? Okay, so you don't actually have to open a specific stash for the materials or anything. You can, don't be on this one, but if you're on gems and you put in a rune, it will automatically add to the rune. So that's also handy. Or actually, I've noticed when I was transferring stuff from my mules, from the personal, and my actual bag was full already, as I kept going, it was adding them automatically. It was separating them automatically when my inventory is full, so you don't have to worry about continuously like emptying your inventory and going back and forth. It will do it for you. Okay, so alright, we're here for it. Let's go. The basic unique site looks really cool. Yeah, I think that's the one I have on prepared to use once I'm leveled, so that'll be nice. But I know that I need some strength, I think.
I am overburdened.
So I need to get into actually putting some strength in. We use that tool to harvest wheat field site, I think. Yeah, that's exactly what it's for. Yeah, my granddad was cutting grass with it. We have like a bigger land area, so before lawnmowers and stuff like that, you know, that's what he was using. It was actually really cool. It was so smooth. It was very sharp now, very dangerous. But you know, if you're not around sharp and dangerous tools in when you're growing up, like, are you really growing up right? Just kidding, guys. Does my merc have a weapon? Not yet. Not yet. He doesn't have anything yet. I do wonder if... it's kind of... It is a bit sad now because I'm going to miss out on some of the extras if I do have a site, but it's fine. I can get it elsewhere, right? I can give this to him. There you go.
Put that to good use.
You're welcome. We're both going to have a site. Yes, I'm not going to get some of the extra skill ups, but it's okay. Just made me think of one South Park's greatest episode. Oh, wasn't paying attention. What's up with the amount of like charms that are dropping? What? Two flower rubies.
I need mana.
Harvesting Radaman. Oh, full helm. Let's go, another. Let's do another.
Weak servants.
Eisenhower's horn. Or horns. Horns. Definitely have that. We definitely have that. See you later, I gotta start my Warlock. Have fun. Have fun, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy.
To serve you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have this, so. I don't really care about that. We're about to level. I keep forgetting. It's fine. Playing with weapons, I think, is the title of the episode.
Hello.
Oh, I love that. Not that you should run with sharp farm tools. That reminds me, we got yelled at because we were running around with stuff.
Greetings.
So we now have 2 pieces. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, my book. I almost forgot the book. And the scroll. Almost forgot it all. Alternative title: Happy, Sharp, and Dangerous. What you mean? Did you guys not run around with sharp tools? Like, everybody makes mistakes, no? Everybody learns on their own mistakes. Luckily, nothing has happened. But I will say, do not jump from your washing machine onto a bed if you live in like a studio, because you could crack your head off the light. Just saying, it's not great. It's not great. Level 15 soon. Yes. Which way is the door? Right this way. Happy accident. Kenny gets a ninja star and throws it at Butters. Damn funny afterwards. Before and afterwards. I need a bit more lightning resistance soon. Monster shrine, let's go. I'm ready for you, monsters. I need XP. Thanks. This Bison has was only full set. I was able to equip on a henchman. Interesting. I'm just gonna ignore the birds. They're pissing me off. Look at me go. Oh hell yeah, okay, I'm here for it, okay, alright. Might end up getting demolished, but... Ho ho ho! Lightning damage, what, who, where? Come on. I have 5%. Wait, is it the Stone Me Tomb I need to go to, or the other one actually? I think it's the other one. I don't need to be here, I think. My bad. Hello. I was working today, yeah. I was, but I was so excited that after work I just went, I cleaned up my kitchen, my dishes, and then I just hopped on a stream. I was going to play this anyway, so I figured I might as well play it for people to see in case they want to, so here I am playing. I think they dress Butters up like a dog and he takes him to the veterinary fight. Oh my god. Love that. Cough cough wheeze. Nah, I can't pull a sickie in work. I have done it way too many times with my actual illness, so I have very patient clients. I would feel terrible calling in sick just so I can play video games. Okay, I am soon feeling like I want to enlarge that, not curse, but sigil. I feel like maybe I want to make it bigger for the radius. What type of job? Tattoo artist? I'm assuming yes. It's tattoo artist. That's it. is it? 6, okay. I won't be here all night today, so if anybody's tuning in, I'll be here for maybe an extra hour and a half, possibly.
Thanks.
An hour. And then I have to go pick up my friend and do dinner and all that, so... I just really wanted to play the Warlock class, and I know a lot of people are kind of maybe possibly still on the fence whether they want to get it or not, so here it is. How am I liking the new class? I love it so far. It's given me kind of a nice mix between ranged and attack for the specific class I'm doing, for the specific run. I'm a little bit on the fence just purely because I'm kind of scared of melees in general. Like, I'm not a melee class type of player, so I'm terrified of close combat. But I'm really enjoying the sigil that kind of stops everyone. It slows them down that enter like near me, so I have the chance to actually react before I get popped, basically. And I think this will be very helpful with the dolls as well. When they run up at you, I can use the sigil, I can create some distance if I want to. I can let the merc just finish it off or whatever, but yeah, basically. I'm really enjoying it so far. I like the color combinations, I like the way he looks. The voice acting is pretty cool as well. I think the voice suits him quite well. Pretty good combo. He seems quite strong, but I don't want to say he seems too strong because, you know,
I can't carry anymore.
we don't need to nerf anything, guys. I think he's feeling pretty G. Like, it's good.
I'll put that to good use.
Actually, I'll give you this helmet because,
I'll put that to good use.
yeah, like, he's pretty strong on his own. Now, it's daggers and dirks, or dagger types, that are specified for him. So you can have books and daggers that are class specific, but if you want to, like, I'm using a scythe because it's a fast attack weapon, and you can have a I keep pressing the wrong thing. You can have a two-handed one in one and a book in the other, so that's what I'm rolling with right now. So I have levitation mastery on my book, and I have just a fast attack speed weapon. So I'm excited. Warlock hype, happy stream hype. Yep. Warlock hype, absolutely. Have any ideas for the things that need to be addressed before ladder? I would not be the person to ask about that, to be honest. Because I'm not really... I don't know the ins and outs of the game. And as I'm playing Warlock at the moment, he feels pretty steady. I don't think there's much that...
I'll put that to good use.
That I feel like it's changing. But, like, I'm not the person to ask for that, unfortunately. I'm not very good at spotting things like that. Because I could be thinking, oh my god, that's cool. And my chat is like, read what it says. And I'd be like, oh yeah. You know what I mean? So I'm just here to have a good time, guys. Is he beginner friendly? I think so. I think he really is, because he has some range, he has some defensives, and he has pretty strong spells. So I do believe he's pretty friendly, pretty noob friendly, basically, like me. Now we'll see once we get to like different difficulties and how he's built, but yeah. I think the Cleave combo is just pretty broken. I like it. I'm so happy we got new content, wondering if they'll continue adding more extension expansions. I think it definitely has potential. We will be seeing some type of interference anyway because of nerfs or adjustments and such and such and such. But what I was saying before, that I'm actually really happy for the fandom, not necessarily for me because I'm only new to the game, but I'm happy because they're looking this way, they're making changes, they're adjusting things, so it does look bright for the future of the game, that they are going to be investing a bit more time into it. So, yeah. Hopefully it's not going to be an extra 20 years before you guys get more content, you know? I'm just like harvesting them, bro. Like, this is broken. It looks so cool as well. Oh. I know what you mean, just asking for a friend. I'll be watching. Yeah, no, that makes sense. This Cleave is just, it's so cool. And I've already have a huge range on it. On my Cleave, I currently have 204 degrees on it in a turn, you know? So, cool. Harvesting skeletons, bro. I need them bones. I need to sell the bones. Okay, we're about to hit another level. Exciting. One step closer to the site that I want to put on. I will say though, it doesn't seem you can't use ranged weapons in regards to crossbow and bows. I haven't tried throwing axes or anything like that, but I assume he can't throw. I think he can just hold it. Happy's happy, so we're happy. Fair. I think it's pretty amusing what I'm watching right now, genuinely. And I think it's gonna make it fairly easy to be in the arcane sanctum as well, because you know you can just cleave the enemies. I need to put more strength in so I can have even without it being buffed, he's still doing pretty decent damage. I like it. Season 13 ladder is going to be 99% warlocks. It's going to be the same when druid and assassin we're introducing. Yeah, I'm also thinking about trying him in the ladder. I like my druid and he's very safe, so I'll see how I get on with this. I have a whole week to see how far I can get with it and whether he feels comfortable to play for or not. I just would have been kind of possibly happier maybe, sorry, if they thought about having some skillers on site, because it would be pretty interesting. Again, as I said before, is I'm happy with the daggers and books because it does make sense for a warlock to have a dagger and a book, right? It does kind of make sense, right? But it would have been cool to see something like this, so you can kind of go into the whole Grim Reaper side of things. Seems a little OP early, no clue late game. Yeah, this is the standard. The other classes will be raised too soon. Yeah. I wonder how the Warlock would look in the tankard set. I'm not sure what that set looks like, but yeah. Also, they released D2R with the DLC on Steam too. They have, yeah, they said it was playable right off the bat, so a lot of people did actually. Oh, I just realized I have to go get the. I'm gonna have to get the waypoints. Anyway, yeah. So quite a few people decided to buy and try the expansion yesterday already. I'm not invincible, unfortunately. I wish I was a vampire, but anyway. So I did feel a bit of FOMO when I seen Mr. Llama, you know, being on a different time zone and being able to game away. So I was a little bit jealous. I was a little bit like, I want to stay on and play, but work, and it was already like 11 when I was going off, like, so. But I get to play it now. Official Diablo YouTube channel just uploaded video about Warlock gameplay guide overview presented by Mr. Lama. Worth checking out later. Cool, yeah. D2R is on Steam. Would have never have assumed that one. Yeah, I think it is. They said that the expansion is available on all platforms, including Steam, and what's the other one? Switch as well. I think there's a picture there, so you can check it out if you want to. Oh, this is gonna be so good when it's gonna be 360, bro. Oh, it's gonna be broken. Can't wait. I want to see this 360.
I can't carry anymore.
Wait, it's on Steam. Oh, I'll have to tell my friend. Pretty sure it's on Steam, yeah. I got it through Battlefield myself, so... Oh, sorry, Battlefield. I got it through Battle.net. Sorry, not Battlefield. Hey, what's up, my dude? Okay, level 3. Okay. Is Steam for the phone or computer? So it's computer mainly, I think. But then they have their own Steam Deck. They are coming out with their own console. Now I don't know if that's 2026 or 2027. But it's going to be console and it's going to be VR specifically from Steam. So Steam is actually a great, like, well integrated, I don't want to say a branch, but it's basically like, so it has its own kind of community. You can buy games, DLCs, everything on it. There's a lot of workshops that you can do for the games that you already have. There's huge community for it in regards to checking out new stuff. You can review, I don't know if I mentioned that, you can review the games that you play, which is super helpful because you get it's very honest. Nobody gets like anything for doing a review, or at least not as far as I know. So it is very honest, and it comes generally from just people playing it basically. The prices are fair, and they also have a marketplace for reselling some of the things you gain from gaming, if I remember correctly. I don't know if that's still a thing. I really like Steam personally. I would have bought the game on Steam prior to here, I think, but I bought this because it was on sale. So I don't mind too much. Like I'm not too fussed, but it is a really good platform, in my opinion. You can get a lot of indie games through it. They're very fair and nice towards new developers. Oh, great position. One shout. 3 polar mastery, 12 enhanced defense, 4 to energy, 5 resist 7, 2 sockets. Level 9. Damn. Damn. A gamer service like Amazon on the computer or whatever the deck is interesting. So the Steam Deck itself would be like a Switch type of. Let me see. I have mine lying around. I can show you guys. I love my Steam Deck. I just cannot use controllers anymore, or at least not for a very long time. I used to play World of Warcraft on this. It's not officially through Steam, but you can download it. It's Linux. I'm pretty sure it's Linux, so you can kind of download stuff on it. But you can play all Steam games on it, obviously. Well, sorry, excuse me. Let me correct myself. You can play Steam games on it that are compatible with the Steam Deck. They have been trying to transfer a lot of the games onto compatibility in general and making them compatible. But it has a... This one I think is the... What's it called? Let me check. Is it the OLED one? Yeah, the 1 terabyte one. It's the, yeah, I think it's the OLED, one of the newer ones. Yeah, the OLED one with 1 terabyte in it, I think. But you can check it online. I don't know the specifics exactly. I don't remember, but it's super. Like the quality is really good on it, and it feels really nice in the hand as well. So it's not too spaced out or whatever. The charger, the battery on it is pretty good actually. I've noticed, depending on the games you play as well. But it was good for hours of gameplay. I was playing Phasmophobia on it a lot and stuff, and it was brilliant. But yeah, pretty handy, especially if you're traveling, and you can download other games on it because you can get out of the Steam Deck application and use it as a computer basically. You can also use this. I have a Steam Deck charger port thing. You can use it as a console to stream stuff on the, like, connect it to a monitor or a TV, which is really handy. If you wanted to use a controller with it, you can use this as the computer, as the processor, like. It's nice. It was pricey when it came out, like, but like for the quality and what you get with it, it's actually not too bad. Yeah, I have Oculus, and I have the old one. I got it gifted. My brother bought it originally, and then he gifted it to me, so I was like, okay, sure, I'll take it. But it's cool. The VR is cool for sure. But I want to look at, I'm saving up for the Steam console and the VR for Steam specifically, because the biggest issue I have right now is if I want to play VR, I need to connect it to my computer. And here in the game room, it's not a huge space for me to be able to like move around or whatever. So so having the VR on a console type downstairs on the TV would be broken.
Greetings.
Would be pretty good. I forget about these. Okay. All right. Happy explaining Steam to Keith is like explaining D2R to Happy. Girl, slow down. He doesn't even know what Steam basically is. You're trying to tell him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I get like... when I talk about something that I like, it's very quick. But it's a handheld PC basically. That's what you would looking at. It's kind of like, it's a handheld PC really. Yeah. Yeah, but the platform is very handy if you ever want to check it out on the computer. I need to get the waypoints, guys, so I'm gonna have to stroll around for a second. Oh, well, I'll take these on. No, I don't think it's an emulator, yeah. Let me see if I can get a proper description for you so it would be a little bit easier to comprehend. So imagine how Battle.net has, or everybody has its own launcher where you can buy your games and you can work through that launcher. Where Steam specifically, okay, let me see if they have a specific. So it says Steam is the unlimited destination for playing, discussing, and creating games. So the website itself contains a marketplace for games for big titles as well as indie titles. It has its own community with discussions, workshops, markets, and broadcast. Okay, so there's a lot integrated within the community. You have all your friends on it as well, so you can message, you can call, and then you can also spectate their games, or they can invite you through Steam to play those games, okay? Then you have the hardware, but that's completely different. Then you have the marketplace where you can... What I remember from Steam is if you ever collect a specific card, okay, like they have like little... I don't know what collectible cards or whatever. Anyway, if somebody's collecting them, you can sell them on the marketplace and you can earn that money that you can then spend in Steam. So it's kind of, it has its own business in a way, right? I don't, let me see. I know Steam is not on consoles yet, or it's just not on consoles. I assume, or at least I'm hoping, that once they come out with their own console, you might be able to either integrate with the, like, getting Steam app on your other consoles, or they're just going to have their own. I don't know, but it would be nice if they could have Steam games on other. The only thing on the phone, I think, is an app where you can talk to your friends. Yeah, so you can browse, chat, and manage your library. You use the Steam Guard on it, so it's like the authentication or whatever. Browsing the store, community features. It has to be a PC device to actually play it, though. Or Steam Deck, obviously, or that they have. But yeah, that's kind of... But they are trying. It's its own world. It is, but it's a place where... Imagine when Netflix came out first, there was nothing else like it. It was just Netflix, and you went for all your TV shows and all your movies, you went to Netflix. Well, that's what Steam is, because it has it all in there. So if you were to ever... And I'm pretty sure it's one of the only ones that has everything in it as well. I know that businessmen were complaining about the fact that they can never compete with Steam, because Steam is so well put together and it puts consumers first every single time. I'm pretty sure you can, like, refund your games as well if you don't like them or whatever reason. I've never tried it, but I think you can. They have their own updates, and also if you have an outside of Steam game, you can add that into your library through your computer. You can add it into your Steam library, basically. So you can buy it on, communicate with your friends, and play on it. On the Let me make it easy for you. Steam is Amazon plus Discord for PlayStation. Yeah, basically. So it's, yeah, you can do all of that. But you also have things like Reddit threads would be on it, but not like with Reddit community. And then you have communities for modders, people who make mods for games. It's just basically a nice community free for all, whether you are buying the games or not, if that makes sense. Like a lot of people share their mods that they created in there and things like that. I personally love Steam. I really do. It's very, very handy and it's very fair. This expansion has the legacy problem with D2R setup. I'm not sure what you mean. Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean. Better than Twitch. Opinion, I'm asking for courses. Yeah. I don't have... I don't want to pile on Twitch or anything, but my opinion of Twitch is very rough, bro. I think Twitch's moderation, their TOS, their like upholding their TOS is shocking to say the least. And their business module is half decent, but it would be good for looking for a specific community within a specific game genre that you like. So if you specifically want to look for D2R players, Twitch is very good for that because you are narrowing down your search and you're going straight for D2R games, right? But I disagree with a lot of the stuff that they are letting go just because they can. It's pissing me off actually, but I try to not involve myself. I have a Twitch account where I used to stream on Twitch, but I switched to YouTube because they ain't no playing around over here. They ain't playing around. And that's the right way to be. Better. If you buy it on PC, you'll have to repurchase it on other platforms. The Steam, is it? I don't know. I don't think that'll be the case because Steam is technically an app. It's not a... It's like a app you just open up. Like you have account. Everywhere where I had, like... Yeah, I think it's account based. I don't think you'll have to re-buy it. It has its own library. You need an internet connection. And then you can re-download those games onto that computer. But I don't think you need to, like you just download Steam. You don't buy it. I don't know if that's what we're talking about. I did get the... Oh, not in World of Warcraft, not yet. No, actually I haven't. I've literally just been looking at this the whole time. No, say if you play on PC and PS5, you'll have to buy two. Two of what? Like the game? This is why I think... Yeah, so this is, it would lead to understanding or at least thinking that if Steam is to come out on a console, it wouldn't make sense that they would have them on PS or Xbox. That's why I think they're coming out with their own console, because once you have a Steam account and you bought games on that Steam account, you don't have to repurchase anything. You already have those games on that account. So I think what you're saying, I think we're on the kind of on the same page that if you had a Steam application on a console, you would have to re-buy the game anyway, if that's what you mean. think I'm understanding you correctly. Steam console is really just a PC. It is, yeah. But if you can play the VR through the Steam console, I think it'll be good investment. Because I don't want to have to bring my computer down to my sitting room where I actually have space to play VR, you know, and have the monitor down or whatever. Had to do that before. It's a pain in my, you know. Yeah, so you mean if I get it on Steam, I would have to rebuy the expansion, the DLC. Yeah. But I wonder... Actually, I'm not so sure. Oh, you're not... Sorry, you're not referring to... Let me read this. Now, say if you play on PC and PS5, you'll have to buy 2. If it's without... Oh, yeah, okay. If you're saying without Steam altogether, then yeah, that is the case. Yeah. You need 2 games. Yeah. I don't know who we were talking about this before. There was a viewer that was saying the same thing, that like they basically had to rebuy the game. And even though they were playing offline, they had to purchase was it Xbox Live or something, so that they can actually play the game, even though it was offline, even though they were already paying for internet. Like I was like, this is insane. This is literally robbery at its finest. But I think I'm getting you now, yeah. So what I'm thinking though, what I'm thinking is that if Game Pass, yeah. So what I'm thinking, you can add games onto the Steam library, right? I'm talking about Steam specifically right now. So if I want to play D2R on the Steam console, I have a feeling I could possibly just be able to add that into the library. I kind of want to try it. Because if I can find the game within my computer, which it will be there, I could add it to the Steam and then be able to play. But Game Pass is a subscription. I had to pay extra for PlayStation Network to play D2R online. Yeah, do you remember those days when you just plugged internet into your console and it worked? Yeah, those were the days. It's only game purchase for single player, okay. Yeah, but the PS and Xbox Live for online games and not just for D2R in a single game. Okay. I'm very curious about the pricing on Steam machines. Of this. Yeah, I'm curious as well. See what it would be like. I think I'm willing to pay, knowing how many games I have on Steam, I am willing to pay...
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Probably about 500 quid. Like, I am willing to pay about 500 quid because I know how many games I have on it that I've paid a lot of money for.
I am overburdened.
Imagine Steam is like, no guys, don't worry, you already bought the games. The console is almost free. And they slap on like 300 quid on it or something, bro. Can you imagine? They would absolutely slap on a cheap price because it's just a computer. It's just a process to run, right? It doesn't have original games. Well, as far as I know. Oh, no. Red, yellow, white cables, TV, everything once came with a headset and days worth of setting up. I know, right? Pounds don't even get you RAM and SSD now. I know, yeah. But it is a console. We'll see. Time is it? Okay, 22. So about 20 minutes. Yeah, I have to do a lot of saving before
I am overburdened.
I can think about buying that. Regardless. Which I don't mind. Valve said they will have to price close to actual PC because you can build your own Steam console now. Jesus, my PC was expensive. You serious? Oh my god. Okay, my game's lagging because the way that circle was built. GG's. Magic resistant. Wow. I wonder did they add more magic resistant mobs now that it did more magic damage. Chain. Cleave and Bane. But I like my sight. I look cool with it. Oh, D2R is actually on Xbox Pass since today. Oh, very good. And vice versa, Steam consoles can be used as PC so they don't have to compare by a bunch of these and use an Office PC instead. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, sugar. Just 1 second, sorry guys. Sorry, that was just in regards to dropping my friend off to work, so still ongoing. Okay, I think I have 46. Let me go check how much strength I actually need. We're on 228 degrees, guys, okay? I think I need a nap. I feel Steam Machine will deterrize other consoles. 100%. It's going to put them into dust, mate. It's going to destroy them, honestly. Because why would you buy a console where you still have to buy every game separately, and now you can play those games on any other console, right? Because it's not integrated, and the Game Pass that they give you, some of it is subscription based, so that you can play those games for that kind of money. As to where Steam is like, you like this game? You buy the game? Okay, now you can use the game when the console comes out. On the console, on the Steam Deck, on your PC, on a tablet, I assume, on their own VR. I mean, which one would you rather? Which one would you rather? Okay, so let me check this site out. This is level 22 now. I have enough strength, so I just needed 45 for this. There's no lifesteal on it, but don't worry. Don't you worry. I will make sure I have a lifesteal somewhere. Cannot be frozen. Okay, so I don't need to change my stash actually. That one's cannot be frozen. Put my gloves on. We still need some nice boots. Still need some nice boots. My pocket sounds like damn plant thing from Harry Potter when I open anything these days. I think they said base Steam console model will have to go around 1k. Not a Steam console is double the cost of PS5, sorry. That's exactly why PS is worth an added upfront expense. I agree that PC in general is probably a better solution for gaming. But I do understand that a lot of people don't have that kind of money up front. You're just better off. Consoles used to be good when they didn't try to skim you, bro. Like, they used to be so good when they didn't try to skim you. Now, every time you look around, it's just they're just trying to skim you, bro. We take those. So it is what it is. Plus better performance in every aspect. Yeah, people are going to get mind blown like mind explode when they try mirror blade skills while equipping bow and crossbow and warlock. Yeah, the thing is, I don't think they don't work. They don't. He doesn't shoot. Sorry, he does shoot, but like, I don't know if it's gonna apply to the weapon because like things like Cleave don't work. So like he just shoots, if that makes sense. I'm happy to try it when I have some other skills into it, but it doesn't work with Cleave. That's what I meant to say, sorry. So like it doesn't do like a Cleave of damage. I would have imagined something like just few arrows of damage, you know? But yeah, totally. Attack rating. Alright. Oh, I look so funny, bro. What is this? I'm so green. Wait, hold up. I'm all green now. What have you done, Blizzard? It's working beyond good, I guess, yeah. Yeah, I remember when PlayStation, you just had to plug it into internet because you were already paying for your internet. So to play with your friends online was to just plug in internet into your console and like, that was it. And that's all it should have been. But now they're going to charge for everything. I'm literally trying it. If you're getting free multi-shot on bow with mirror blade skill. Okay, so you are getting free multi-shot. Okay. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. So that's going to be a broken build. That's going to be broken. I have a while to get to it. Yeah, I need to be level 30 for it, but yeah. What time is it? 10 to... Let me just check. Oh, I should probably just go into the shop for 1 second. Sorry, guys. Wait, where's the shop? She's over here. It's bright right now, yeah, because I was in when I was in work and stuff, it was very bright outside. So I had to bring it up, yeah. The only reason consoles could hold a candle to PC is because developers downgrade hardware demands so that they only need one game version for both. Yeah, I guess. If you tried this with your Shaku. Oh, sure. You get 5 explosive arrows of each attack. That'd be cool. I think PC has a dilemma. Windows is more common, but Windows has its own problems. Of course it is. It's going to have its own. But there are other operating systems you can look into. You don't have to have Windows anymore. I think. Sorry, I might... Wait, hold up. I think I'm confusing myself. Yeah, sorry. So I think I'm thinking the right thing because I'm not a techie person, so I don't know if I'm right. But like, you do have other operating systems, right, that you can use. At this point, I'd be in hell. My Warlock on ladder before you. Yeah, ladder's not gonna be a race for me. I don't care about that at all. To be honest, everybody's gonna be there first. I don't care about like speed. Absolutely no desire to run anything quickly. Besides, I have to leave soon, so it's not like I have a lot of time to keep going, right? I already done that. So like yeah, I'd have to start a Maggot Lair, bro. I'm not starting Maggot Lair now that I have to leave soon. There's no point in me starting Maggot Lair. Windows is getting worse too. Spyware AI built in. Yeah, there's a lot of that stuff. Did you see, what was it, Safari or something? They literally give you the option to turn off AI in general. I was like, thanks. That's handy. Microsoft will get your information one way or another. Yeah, unfortunately it does. Yeah. Yeah, indeed. Alright, I'll be finishing up the stream in about 5 minutes, guys. Don't spoil anything for me in regards to Warlock. I want to find this out myself, okay? Oh my god. He looks like an elf. Yo, is it Christmas again? You don't have to fiddle around with graphic settings and update 5 different things. Yeah, true. I want to see if you can just add D2R onto Steam. 1 second. I'm going to have a look. Yeah, the green looks awful. But at least it's not going to get me frozen, I guess. Finally, I can go play Diablo now. Well, I appreciate that. Appreciate you spending time here instead. Right, library, add a game, add a non-Steam game, activate a product on Steam, browse a Steam store for games. Okay, let's have a look. Burning Crusade. Diablo 2 Resurrected. Add selected programs. Wow, would you look at that? I just added Diablo 2 Resurrected onto my Steam, bro. I wonder, will it come with the actual... Okay, so not this way, it doesn't. Hold up. Let me see, I think I need to turn this one off. Hold up. I want to see what it does. Steam technically is just a launcher, yeah. But you launch those specific games off of it, so I don't know. Okay, so it's opening up. Yeah, it's opening up the launcher. But I want to see if I can bypass that. Target. Browse. So if I bypass BattleNet. I don't think you can bypass BattleNet. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm thinking. To just go straight into D2R. But that's fine. I'll be looking into that anyway for the crack. I have BattleNet on the Steam Deck, for example, but yeah. I don't think I've heard of Steam exclusive either, to be honest, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I haven't looked too much into it. Yeah, I haven't looked too much into it. But you need to run the launcher every once in a while for login, even for offline playing. I'm assuming that's just to keep yourself logged in on the account because of the authentication. Is that what you mean? I don't watch E3 stuff lately. Counter-Strike Portal. Yes, any Valve games. Other Valve games. Okay. But they haven't made any Valve games forever now. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, get you. Complete D2 with expansion is $40. D4 is on sale for $30. That shows you. That just shows you how many players want to play D4. Let me see. Active. Even after the audition, they're selling Diablo 4 off. Okay, my internet is just doing its own thing right now, bro. I'm just trying to... Finally. Okay. So... There is no way that's correct. Okay, let's see what this says. February 29th. Last updated. So, players on Diablo 4 is 6,793. And then Diablo 2 Resurrected right now is 4,923. Which one was it again? This one. So this is Diablo 2 Resurrected. 12th of February 2026 is currently... It's going up, guys. It has been going up. Steam is not a good measure for Diablo games since most people buy it on Battle.net. I guess you could be right, yeah. You could be right. But it's kind of funny how, depending on what, when it goes up and down and up and down, it's not maintaining anyone. It's, oh, it's reset day. Let me go finish my chores, and then they go offline again, and then back on and on. It's like they only come in to do their chores and then they leave, and that's it. That's it. It's not retaining players. They're just coming back to do the chores because they invested money into it. That's how I would see it. Meanwhile, High Guard. I heard about High Guard. Let me see if I can... Okay. So Google that database for D2R would be 52,000. I think. Let me just double check. And then for Diablo 4. This one. Diablo. Okay, where do I find this now? Steam usage numbers are very inaccurate, but yeah, I'm checking something else. High Guard developers starting to lay off staff. That's not great. I'm not sure which tracker I can use. I imagine you'd see them on Battlenet if they published. That's what I'm trying to see, but like that's old news, you know? I don't have any specific trackers. I don't know where to track them properly, right? I don't usually track games. I don't really care. But which one's this one? Whatever tracker I pick, they either have one but don't have the other, or I don't know. It is what it is. Like Diablo 4 here says that it has 50k live. So I don't know if that's... Like, is this February? Okay, February 2026. Monthly players. That sounds like a lot. Or maybe it's not that. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. It just doesn't, like, a page doesn't have both, and it's very unfortunate because you're trying to track like at the same time from the same provider, but it is what it is. But it's fine. It's GG, guys. I'm gonna head off. It's already 7:10, so thank you very much for watching and hanging out with me today. It was kind of a surprise stream, but I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow. I have a full day of work tomorrow as well, so I'm kind of busy up until next week. So I'll be back on Monday again with World of Warcraft stream, and then straight into Diablo afterwards. I wanted to play Baldur's Gate, but we're actually coming up to the ladder, and with the new Warlock, I really want to spend more time on it. So instead of playing Baldur's Gate, I will just grind the new patch a little bit more. So yeah. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget the thumbs up if you want to. And I shall see you guys very soon. Hope you have a lovely weekend. Take care of yourselves. Have a lovely day, and